G'day everyone, what's good people? I hope you fellas have been enjoying yourselves, especially, well, I mean, I know I am, with all of these E3 gameplay reveals and gameplay trailers and all of this good, all of this good stuff. Now, for me, I just thought I'd want to talk on a little bit about this God of War, aka the last of war, so to speak, which most people are calling this. Like, is this the last of war or something? You know what I'm saying? Because you've got the whole camera angle, and you've got like a child with you that you seem to be working with. I'm not, your son or Kratos' son is with you. I mean, yeah, I thought that was kind of that was really interesting, But I mean, look, man. First off, I, I just wanted to, spit my views on this whole God of War gameplay reveal that we've seen. Uh, I'm not. Look. I think first off, the camera. I'm not too sure about the camera being right behind Kratos, like that third person over the shoulder view. I think that's quite interesting. I mean, for me, I'm not quite too sure how it would work, considering God of War is a mash, is a lot of mashing and you just just a lot of killing. You kill one on 12 enemies. You know what I'm saying? So it's normally Kratos against 20 enemies, and I'm not too sure how that would work having the camera being right behind Kratos over his right shoulder. That's all I'm trying to say. So how am I supposed to know if there is an archer enemy behind me if obviously the camera is so close to Kratos? You know what I'm saying? Whereas before in the trilogy, the camera has always panned out, similar to um, Shadow of Mordor, similar to Batman Arkham Knight, how when you're in combat, the camera immediately goes away. You know what I'm saying? And you can see everything like a whole arena. But this time, they've really kept the camera really close to Kratos. So I'm not, I'm interested. You know what I'm saying? I'm still interested in the game, but I need to see how the combat works when you have to fight six, seven, eight, nine plus enemies at the exact same time, because that's how sort of God of War is. Sort of, at the exact same time, you're killing heaps of enemies plus the god. I'd love to see, the rage executions, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like the brutality, because in the gameplay, even though it was brutal, it wasn't brutal if you sort of know what I'm saying. Like the hits and the kills with the axe and all of that, the fight between the troll looking thing, like that was cool. But I was expecting a little bit more gore, if that makes any sense, because God of War is very gory, but we didn't really see much blood. I was expecting to see Kratos rip his jaw. Uh, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. So yeah, um, I'm interested to see what how they're gonna sort of you know what I'm saying. you, you, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man. Anyways, I thought what his axe weapon. Now his weapon that he has. I'm not too sure how he got it, but that weapon kind of reminds me of Thor's hammer. How Thor can like grab his hammer from like you know what I'm saying, how he can grab his hammer back, he can throw it and then bring it back to him. That's what it looks like that Kratos has some type of axe that might be connected to the Norse gods, because he can also throw his axe and then have his axe come back to him again. So I'm thinking, is that axe connected to Thor's hammer, or is that connected? That has to be connected in some way into the whole lore of the gods, weapons. I'm not too sure whose weapon it is because it can't be Kratos's unless he got given that weapon. Or, I mean, I don't know. Is that supposed to be the child's weapon, but he's using it for now? I mean, I don't know. As well as his son. Um, his son. Look, I was expecting his son to be like black. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I mean, I know God of War. I mean, I know Kratos isn't black, but his voice actor is black. So I've always seen him as an African American, as a African, should I say, as an African character, like a black character. So to see his son and his son's white just looks a bit odd. You, you know what I'm saying? Like I still think maybe they should have had his son uh, be African. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, I mean, look, that's just me. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, I think maybe they should have maybe had his have his son black, maybe. But you know, I don't know, because that to me still looks a bit odd. Yeah, but that's just for me though. Um, Now onto the boy's weapon. Now his bow and arrow, there was one part in the demo where he used some lightning powers, or he like threw like he used his arrow and it was like a stun, like he must have stunned the troll or whatever. I'm thinking maybe lightning electric powers. So I'm thinking maybe Kratos' son must also have some type of godlike powers, which also begs the question: who is his mother then? Like, is Kratos's, you know, uh, well, is the mother of Kratos's son? Is she some type of Norse god as well? Because I doubt that she'll be. I doubt that the mother is human. You know what I'm saying? So the mother must be god, a Norse god, maybe. I don't know. I'm just chucking that out there. Um, but yeah, man, I mean, dude, I liked the one thing that sort of made me pause the gameplay was the part when Kratos says slow down, or he tells his son to slow down, think before you act, be calm and plan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here like, that's not at all how I played God of War. You know what I'm saying? There were enemies coming, just slash and keep slashing and keep mashing the square button and you know what I'm saying? Use your powers and use your rage, Spartan rage until they're all dead, you know? I never once planned anything, you know? So to hear Kratos say, slow down, think before you act, I thought that was kind of weird. I don't know if the devout, I don't know, that didn't make sense to me, that bit there. But other than that, I thought the dialogue seemed good. They seem to be taking Kratos and showing us a different side of Kratos, I think. Or um, the Kratos in this God of War is not the same. Oh, sorry, he is the same character, obviously, but you could tell that okay, they've changed him, or something's happened, and he's changed. Maybe that's because he's older. He's gotten older, so maybe he's a little bit more chillaxed, a little bit, and I say that very lightly, you know, but yeah, I mean, look, man, I'm interested. I'm not too sure how the combat will work, especially having heaps of enemies around you, surrounding you. How am I supposed to see? Will I have to keep turning the camera around in a circle to see all of the enemies, or can I see them all in one camera shot or whatever, like how they used in the previous God of War games? But yeah, man, I mean, the soundtrack or the music that I heard sounded on point. You know what I'm saying? Like I was digging the soundtrack. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. Um, yeah. I mean, yeah, man. That's pretty much all of my thoughts. I'm interested. they've taken Kratos. He's probably moved from Greece, between uh, you know what I'm saying, before after the events of God of War, 3, and then you know what I'm saying. He must have left Greece, obviously, because that whole Greece, that's pretty much destroyed. So I'm just wondering how was like. So are you telling me other parts of the world weren't destroyed? You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I had the impression once all of the Greece gods were killed, and he pretty much stuffed up Greece, I thought the whole world was like that. But apparently, maybe not. Maybe what happened in Greece just stayed there. All of the gods and all of that it just happened in Greece, and maybe the rest of the world was still okay. I guess maybe I don't know. A lot of questions. I have, but I mean, dude, I'm definitely digging the gameplay. The camera, as I said before, I'm interested to see what Santa Monica will give us. You know what I'm saying? How the combat will be. The relationship between Kratos and his son was interesting. I was interested. I just hope that they'll still keep that goriness. The goriness and the killing. Because I didn't see much blood in this demo, but I mean, but then again, the game is still yet to come out. They're probably still working on it. The game probably isn't even halfway finished yet. But anyways, that was crack up. I'm hungry. Feed us. That was the best. I thought that was one of his best lines. I'm hungry. Feed us. That that was crack up. I was like, oh, okay. And like chucks his son his bow and arrow. Feed us. I'm like, wow. you know. But yeah, man, a new beginning apparently, as said by Kratos. This is a new beginning. So I take it that's kind of where Santa Monica is taking the God of War series, freshening it up, taking away stuff and replacing it with new mechanics. I get, I don't know, man. I'm just rambling now. But anyways, thanks for watching. Those are just my thoughts on God of War, on this new God of War, I should say. Yeah, the title. What's up with the title, man? I was I was like, the title God of War must be just a placement title. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they haven't quite um maybe they haven't quite settled on an actual title for God of War. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they've just got God of War there just for now, but by the time the game is released, it should change. It might change to something else. God of War something something. I don't know. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you up in my next video. Peace.